Alright, let's get into it. No fluff, no spec sheet parade. Just real-world impressions from actually using these Samsung tablets in 2025. I've spent time with each of these, not just tapping around the home screen, but pushing them through sketching, streaming, multitasking, and even a few accidental drops. Here's how they really hold up. The Galaxy Tab S10 Ultra is a beast. That 14.6-inch AMOLED screen is so immersive, it makes regular tablets feel like toys. Watching movies on this thing is ridiculous. Colors pop, blacks are deep, and the speakers are loud enough to fill a room. I used it for editing photos in Lightroom and sketching with the S Pen, and it felt like working on a digital canvas. The pen latency is near zero, and palm rejection is finally where it should be. Multitasking is smooth thanks to the 12GB RAM, and Android 14 feels snappy and clean. The fingerprint reader's fast, the build feels premium, and the battery life held up surprisingly well, even with heavy use. It's not just a tablet, it's a laptop replacement if you pair it with a keyboard. If you're a creator, a multitasker, or just someone who wants the biggest and best, this one's hard to beat. Check the description for the best price. It's not cheap, but it earns every dollar. The Galaxy Tab S9 Ultra still holds its own. I used it side by side with the S10 Ultra, and unless you're pixel peeping or pushing it with heavy apps, the difference isn't dramatic. The display is still gorgeous, the S Pen is responsive, and it runs everything smoothly. I used it for video calls, note-taking, and a bit of gaming, and it didn't flinch. The build is sleek, and it feels just as premium as the newer model. If you find it at a discount, it's a smart buy, especially if you don't need the absolute latest chip. For most users, this is still flagship-level performance. Hit the description for deals. It's often priced way lower than the S10 Ultra and still delivers the goods. The Tab S8 Ultra is the OG big screen tablet, and it's aged surprisingly well. I used it for a week as my main device, streaming, browsing, sketching, and it never felt slow. Sure, it's not as snappy as the newer models, but for everyday use, it's more than enough. The display is still stunning, and the S Pen works great for casual drawing and note-taking. I even edited a few videos on it, and while export times were a bit longer, it handled the timeline just fine. If you're on a budget but still want that Ultra experience, this is the one to grab. Check the description. It's often bundled with accessories and makes a killer value package. The Tab S9 FE is the sweet spot for most people. I used it for everything from reading and watching YouTube to light gaming and productivity, and it never felt underpowered. The 90Hz display is smooth, the build is solid, and it supports the S Pen, which is a huge win at this price. I took it to a cafe, used it for writing scripts and sketching thumbnails, and it felt like a premium device without the premium price. It's perfect for students, casual creatives, and anyone who wants a reliable tablet that doesn't feel cheap. Tap the description for links. It's often bundled with accessories and priced to move. The Tab A9 Plus is the budget champ. I handed it to a friend who's not techie, and they loved it. It's simple, snappy, and great for media consumption. I used it for reading, watching shows, and even a bit of cloud gaming, and it held up surprisingly well. The display isn't AMOLED, but it's bright and clear. No S Pen, no fancy features, but for the price, it's hard to complain. It's perfect for kids, students, or anyone who just wants a solid tablet for everyday stuff. Hit the description for deals. It's often on sale and punches way above its weight. So that's the real-world breakdown. No spec sheet worship, no paid hype. Just how these Samsung tablets actually feel to use in 2025. Whether you're sketching thumbnails, binging shows, or editing on the go, there's a tab that fits. If you're still torn, check the links in the description for the best deals and bundles. And hey, if this helped you dodge a bad buy or find your perfect match, drop a like, sub, or even roast me in the comments. I read them all. Catch you in the next one.